All right, the first one is horse stance. Hold this position, but you want it wider, a little bit more wider. There you go. Upright, there you go. And keep this position.
So when are we going to learn how to throw?
Okay, turn around, grab this, just pick it up over your head and throw. Anytime you want to reset, you just bend your knees, pelvis tilts forward, and then you shift it back to here. Evidently, we always need footwork in what we do. Like if we're going to move forward, what are the actions that we're taking while we're throwing a punch? Because if you're just throwing a punch and then you don't know how to get to the target, it's hard to kind of coordinate all of it. Yeah, these hands are just so relaxed, they shouldn't be tensing. Just here, forward, back. The heel triggered, forward, back. Forward, back. The aspects of like timing and rhythm and all that stuff, I want you to start to get used to the rear punch. Because if I can get you used to the rear punch, let's say for instance, I go here, the rear punch is already there, or it goes, I can fire with this one. But at some point in time, you gotta just know how to change that rhythm. Do a push shuffle forward and back. Do it less than that, that's too much. Yeah, good, relax, do it again. Good, now, instead of that bounce, take a step. Here you go, and back, good. Take a step again. How does that feel compared to what you did before?
Smoother.
Smoother. Do you feel tense?
Less.
Do it again. Back, good. Push shuffle forward. Back, good. Now turn around. I'll call it out. Ready? I'll say move, you go forward. Move. And then you go back. Move. Good. Move. Move. Just take a step, not so much. You're taking too much of a big step. Go. There you go.
So here's a key look at the way footwork is performed. I'm not having him do a lot of rhythm stepping. It's more about just being aware of your body, moving from point A to B, keeping it as simple as possible and as less noticeable as possible.
Move. Back. You want your legs to be outside the hip alignment. So just, there you go. It's supposed to support like this frame, like this frame. If your legs are underneath this same frame, you're gonna be off balance. So you wanna open it. There you go. Ready? Move. Back. Move. Back. Move. Back. Relax. Slightly bend your knees. The balls of your feet. Relax. Ready? Move. Back. Move. Back. Move. Back. Good. Left side. Try that. Move forward. Move. Back. Move. Back. Push. Back. Try to maintain the same stance, like you're neutral, because you don't know whether you're moving to the right or left. Like if you're moving, you don't know if you're moving this way or you're changing it. Okay, ready? Move. Back. There you go, relax. Stay ready. Imagine that your rear foot is the spring that you're pushing off of. You don't want to stay too much flat-footed. Here is your spring. Now I don't mind if, let's say you go from here, that now you're resting on the balls of your feet with your front foot. The mistake I often see is that there's too much flat-footedness. Then it becomes off balance. So imagine this, like if I fully commit and I put all my weight in my front foot, I could throw you off balance. And you could be off balance too, depending on the conditions of the environment. Go on and on and on, right? But if we're going moving, stay on the balls of your feet, you become a little quicker. Slight bend, slight bend. There we go, good, chin down. Turn it around, go there. I'm gonna give you a couple of key things that has helped me when I was younger. It's allowed reaction time. When it came to like speed and response, like how quickly can you react to something, it's also a good feature to understand, like your body needs to be aware of how fast you can move. So this was a key element when I was learning. So right stance, and I want you to be on the balls of your feet, just relax. Just stay in that same rhythm, okay? Slightly bend your knees, always stay slightly bent knees. Stay here, lay the body. Here, there you go. You're going to move forward. Ready? And then when you hear the next sound, you move back. Forward and back only. Good, go to your left stance. Let's try that side. Going forward. Ready? Don't stay tensed, relax. In between each sound, you have to stay just ready but relaxed, not tensed. Good, all right, great. So now that you have that, your relaxed state within that motion is important. If you're in a right stance, try to advance towards me with that lead punch now. Bring it up, drive it forward, and push shuffle into it. Way better. There you go. Yeah, I think the problem a lot of times if you have this hand out too much like this, you don't even have room to extend. This serves a purpose at some point, but it doesn't have to be here. I'd rather it be here so you can launch and extend. Plus I have short arms, you know, I usually start from here anyways. But if I had this hand out, it's because I'm going to use it for another reason. And if you don't have that yet, don't worry about it. Like keep the hands here, here. On this cue. Ready? Okay, too much hopping forward. Better, but your stance is like right here at the end. Go here. Maintaining this. Good. That's much better. Ready? One more time. One more time. All right, cool.
It's such a challenge because there's so many variables to focus on, but also stay relaxed while you're focusing on all of those things.
It becomes very complex, so we start to fill ideas and thoughts behind it because it is difficult to do. So what I mean by that is like, okay, if you can't even get this down, then sometimes it's just like, okay, why even bother? I can, you know, if you throw a punch, I could just stay here and wait for you to come in, right? Or I'll do something like this, you know, whatever. I'll wait for you. And you could take that route, but the priority behind the Jeet Kune Do is that it requires your physical performance to be here. Can't be here. Otherwise, it's hard to pull off all these aspects of it. Now, if you understand the performance side of it, then maybe your mind can actually take in place of those areas that maybe you can't perform physically. Therefore, you can use still aspects of it. But here's the thing. In order for me to reach you, I have to move. But then I might be running into some other variables. Like, do I have to make it this perfect to get to you? No. That's why I said speed and using the elements around you will help. Now you try to hit me, right? I want to use that. So that's what I'm trying to do. Every time you throw a punch, recoil. There you go. I can counter it by that. You throw a punch, there you go. So I got to be careful too. I know the variables.